Hello everyone, Danny the Puppet here, and we are at Happycon at Southridge Mall. Another mall convention. When I was down in San Antonio, Texas, I realized this is becoming a more commonplace thing, taking empty spaces that are in malls and having comic cons in them, or toy shows, or anime shows. Kind of a neat thing to do. We'll travel around Happycon here and see what's going on. Does it compare to QuadCon that they have over at Brookfield? I do not know. We just walked in the door. The kids are all dressed up in costumes, and we're ready to go. The big one for my daughter is she's going to try to get the autograph of the guy who does Edward Elric's voice, and this should be fun. We'll see what's going on. So I'm going to do a little walkthrough of Happycon here. Let's see what everyone has. We got the typical selection of Funko Pops, though it's a really good selection. A little more than I typically see at these shows. Some nice things there. See what we got going on over here. More Funko Pops. Gotta love Funko Pops. Up ahead, I see some comic books. Kind of neat to see comic books at these shows. It seems like mostly I go to these shows and it's mostly toys and collectibles. But I've noticed lately there's a lot more comics showing up at these places. That's kind of neat. The pictures online they posted yesterday didn't do this justice. It didn't look like there were too many vendors here, but actually being here in person, I've walked around before I started filming, and being here in person, there's a lot more vendors than there was before, at least what it looked like online. So, as far as compared to something like QuadCon, I'd say it's about the same number of vendors. I like this. I walked past here earlier. It's like your childhood on display and for sale. They've got the Ninja Turtle sewer. They've got the Ghostbuster headquarters. By the way, Tim, it's $125. So, maybe if you're willing to pay me back and pay for shipping, I might be able to pick that up for you. What else do we have here? Ooh, I had this G.I. Joe Command Center when I was a kid. It's kind of cool. It unfolds and it's like a headquarters. I bought it at a garage sale for like $5. I wonder what they're selling for it here. Looking for a price tag. Well, probably more than I'm willing to spend anyways. Let's see. A little more action figures over here and things like that. Kind of neat. Another Castle Grayskull. Ooh, how tempting it is to buy an original Castle Grayskull. Mine was sadly destroyed in a move from my first apartment. That's too bad. Okay. Oh, love all this stuff here, though. Lots of memories. Lots of neat things. I like how they have all these banners up and posters from movies all over the place. Kind of gives it a nice convention feel. It's really cool. I got to turn the corner here. And over here, they have a place where they're doing autographs. Got some different celebrities here. I mentioned earlier that my daughter's really intent on getting the autograph of the guy who does the voice of Edward Elric in Full Metal Alchemist. It's early. None of the celebrities have shown up yet. There it is. Vic Mignog. I don't know his name. I just know that that's the person who does Edward Elric's voice, and that's the person my daughter wants to get the autograph of. So, not here yet. They come at 10. Looks like there's a line already forming, so I got to get her over here to get in line. That looks like a place for photo ops. Might stop by there later. And more toys for sale. I didn't see anything I wanted, which is good because I don't plan on spending a lot of money today. It is Christmas time, and money can be tight this time of year. Again, all these movie posters, kind of neat. Nice little classic feel to everything. Hey, look at that. More Funko Pops. Funko Pops everywhere. Look at these two yahoos. One of them's dressed like a Ninja Turtle, and one of them's trying to cosplay as Edward Elric, I think. I don't know who they are. No one I've met before in my life. And of course, this is all being held in the mall in an old Kohl's department store that closed down. So that's kind of neat in and of itself. I can't think of a better use for malls. Maybe you've heard me talk about this before, but I love malls. And so I like that malls are kind of making a comeback. It's a place for these comic and toy shows. Kind of a neat thing. Well, here we are waiting in line to get an autograph. I have no idea who this person is, but my daughters do. So, anime voices and all. But here we are waiting in line. I can't remember the last time I waited in line to get an autograph. Maybe it was Weird Al Yankovic. I was at a bookstore. He was signing his new book. But anyways, here we are waiting. Yeah, Faith can hit that red button again.
I want to touch it. And
Oh,
like
there it
dance
is.
parties.
Vic Mignogna. Okay, I didn't know the name before, and I guess I do now. Okay. One of my complaints about these kind of shows is that often they're just dealers selling things. But it's kind of neat here at Happycon. They actually have some activities to do. One of them is drawing with Leia. They're teaching her kids how to draw Star Wars characters. Kind of cool. I believe right now they're drawing Ewoks. Can't go wrong with Ewoks. Gotta love Ewoks. But neat. I think more cons like this should have little activity centers like this, especially for the kids. Because to be honest, for those dealers to continue to sell stuff, they need to keep the kids and the next generation interested.